We're gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it out.
This is Anisa, your social dentist, back again, and you're watching the Sunday Tidbit, where I discuss everything about marketing, social media, and branding, and life sometimes. So, in today's Sunday Tidbit, the topic is what are the top 3 hacks to be successful on social media, right? We've spoken about the different things, but today let's discuss just the top 3, because I love to simplify things, and instead of giving so many points, I would rather sum up to these 3 points if you really want to be successful on social media. And so let's get into the first point, or the first tip. So my first tip is, as I always say, social media is a place to build trust and credibility, and so do not hard sell. So tip number 1 is, do not sell on social media. Yes, you heard that right. And there are people who precisely use social media just for that. And that's why they don't see any result. Okay, so I'm not saying that don't, if you're coming up with a program or something, don't promote that. By all means do that, but it should be more of 10% of promotional post, and 90% has to be adding value. Okay, so the tip here is to don't just use social media to broadcast yourself. Use it to add value, to build social connections, to build relationships, because at the core of it, it's just an extended word of mouth online, and so use it in that manner, right? So people, if you see, they love to buy, but they hate to be sold to. And so the moment you start selling to them, you will notice that cold vibe which you get from the audience. Okay, if you send messages which add value, they're very highly likely, or emails, to be opened. But the moment you start just hard selling continuously, trust me, neither are the emails going to be open, nor the messages are going to be open, nor your Facebook post or your any social media post will be watched or seen. So have a healthy mix of 90% of value added things and only 10% of promotional posts. Well, the truth is that if you add enough value, you really will not need to sell, because then you have branded yourself by giving enough content, which will automatically pre-sell your services to them. If you are authentic, if you walk the talk, and if you know what you're doing, and if if of course people are getting results by whatever you're doing, right? So that was my tip number 1, which is the biggest tip. Now my tip number 2 is very important, and that's authenticity, right? So there are so many people out there who are just putting themselves out there, but they're not really coming out from a place of truth, from a place of integrity and honesty. And trust me, the audience is very smart. It's much more smarter than you think, and they can really get the vibes. Okay, when someone is not authentic, when someone is not their true self, it just shows through. And so I always say, fake it till you make it really does not work on social media. It might work if you want to give a presentation, or you want to do a talk, and if you appear to be confident, you might be able to pull it off. Okay, but as far as showing up on social media is concerned, fake it till you make it really does not work, and authenticity will take you a lot ahead as far as your social media is concerned. So if you are scared on a Facebook Live, I would say go ahead and mention that, rather than putting up a show and trying to show yourself very confident. Okay, because then you will be appearing artificial and obviously not authentic, and people will not connect with you. So my number 2 tip was authenticity. Okay, and my number 3 tip, my last tip, is the one which I really have also made mistakes previously, and I have learned it, that done is better than perfect. And so the last tip is, don't wait for that perfect moment to shoot your video, or to get the equipment, and to do all of that. So don't fall into the trap of, I say that, um, procrastination. So it's constructive, or kind of a, not even constructed, it's a kind of a procrastination, which is like a kind of an analysis paralysis, where you are just researching, the perfect camera, the perfect equipment, the perfect app, of doing things, whether you're writing a blog or creating content or doing anything, right? Whether you're making a logo, whether you're making a clinic Facebook page, you just wait and wait for that perfect everything, perfect cover picture, perfect everything before you start posting. And before you know it, months have passed. As against, if you just get started, okay, and slowly build momentum, it really will work. So I always tell all my participants, and always any person who comes and asks for advice, is it's just that just need to start. So progress, not perfection, is my biggest tip for anybody who wants to get started. Just pick out one social media platform, one particular method of communication which you're really good at, and just go ahead and put yourself out there and start. Okay, so done is better than perfect, and don't fall into the analysis paralysis trap, and go for it. And of course, consistency. So I always say that once you keep doing it, obviously you'll keep getting better. So just to recap what we spoke about in this video, the top 3 tips are to be authentic, to not sell. So number 1 was to not sell directly, do not hard sell on social media. Number 2 is be authentic, and number 3 is actually to be consistent and to not fall into the analysis paralysis trap, and progress, not perfection. So I hope you enjoy these 3 tips as far as being successful on social media is concerned. I will see you next Sunday into another tidbit. Until then, keep at your game, keep chasing your crazy dreams, and most importantly, keep taking action. This is Anisa, your social dentist, signing off. And if you like these videos, do not forget to press the bell icon and the subscribe button. I will see you next Sunday. Thanks for watching.
We're gonna let it just like